Okay, good evening, students. Let's start the class. You know, today I sent instructions on how we are going to do the class today. That is, we will divide the class into different groups, 2 in each, and each one of you is supposed to, you have to assume you don't know your partner at all. You are meeting him or her for the first time ever. You have never seen him or her before, and you have to talk to him or her and find out information like his or her name, where they are from, what class they are studying, or their hobbies, anything that is interesting, so that you can, in the next class, you can introduce your partner to your classmates, to your rest of the class. So anything that is of interest, you should, like hobbies, their parents, maybe age, not necessarily, without intrusive. Intrusive means not to embarrass them, not to make them feel uncomfortable in front of the class, but any other information is fine. So now let's say, Prakash, you want to talk to Vinujan and find out about him and note down in a piece of paper so that he can talk to the class next week and say, this is Vinujan and these are the interesting things about him. Okay, go ahead.
Vinujan, where are you from?
What?
Where are you from?
I'm from Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Where do you
Sri Lanka.
live?
Oh,
Where
I
do you
live in
live?
Thailand. Vinujan, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is black or red.
Okay.
What is your favorite color too?
Black and white.
Oh. Prakash, how old are you?
Yes. I am 12.
How old are you?
I am 12.
Where do you study?
I study in Thailand. How about you?
I study in Indonesia.
Okay.
Okay, can we go to the next group? Are you guys done? Vinujan, have you got enough information about Prakash?
Yes, enough.
And what about Prakash? Did you find enough information about Vinujan?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's say, Satvika, you can partner with Princhika.
Okay, sir.
And you start now.
Okay. Prinsika, where do you live?
You can also you can also ask what's your name, because you are meeting for the first time. I said you have to assume you don't know anything about this person. So you can say, what's your name? That's one question. Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Prinsika. What is your name?
My name is Satvika.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sri Lanka. Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
if you want to use the word where do, then you should say, where do you come from? Where do you come from, or where are you from? Okay, go ahead, continue.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is black and red.
What is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is math and Tamil.
What do you want to become in job?
I want to become a doctor.
What is your favorite fruit?
What?
What is your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit is banana, mango, and strawberry. What is your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit is banana.
What color do you like?
I like violet and black.
What do you study?
What?
What do you study?
I study in Indonesia.
Okay, that's the difference between what do you study versus where do you study. If you say where do you study, the answer is I study in Indonesia. But what do you study should come with an answer like I study general subjects, I study chemistry, physics, math, English, Tamil, or I study in grade 7, like that. What means, what are the subjects you study? Where do you study means which place, or what school do you study in? Okay, please continue.
Okay. I study Tamil, English, science, art, and math. What do you study?
I am study all subject
Okay.
in Valluvam.
When you say I am, then it should be a present continuous thing. I am studying. You don't say I am studying. You say I am studying, means at the moment I'm studying this subject. Or you say I study whatever the subjects you want to say. Okay? When you say I study, that means during this time I study these other subjects.
Prinsika, how many siblings do you have?
I have 2 siblings.
Okay.
How about
Also 2. What is your hobby? What is your hobby?
My hobby is
Do you know what is hobby, Prinsika?
yes, I know.
Then tell what is your hobby then.
Cannot say that word. I cannot pronounce the word.
Okay.
How about you?
My hobby?
Yes.
My hobby is to swim and paint.
Swimming and
painting.
Painting. Okay.
Are you go to school?
No, I don't go to school, but I go to Valluvam classes.
What is your...
You are taking down notes. You are taking down notes, okay?
What is your mother's name?
My mother name is Sujata. What is your mother name?
You say mother's name. Mother's possessive. Mother.
Mother's.
தமிழ்ல தான் we say அம்மாண்ட பேர் அம்மா பேர் என்னன்னு கேட்கலாம். But in English, mothers, fathers, brothers, brother apostrophe S, brothers, mother.
What is your mother's name?
My mother's name Sankida.
Okay, what is your father's name?
My father's name Prenkumar. What is your father's name?
My father's name is Jivarasa.
You have one older brother and one younger brother?
Yes, I do. Which town
What is
are you from?
What name? I am from Sri Lanka. Town is Jaffna. But I live in Indonesia.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm from Sri Lanka, town Tirugonamali.
Now where do you live?
I live in Indonesia.
Town?
Town Medan. What about your?
I am living in Indonesia, town Medan.
Okay. Which hotel are you living in?
I am living Rumah Kita.
You say I live in whatever the name, or I am living in. So if you say I am, then it should be a present continuous word. I am living in. Or you say I live in this place. Okay, please.
I am living in Rumah Kita. How about you?
I also live in Rumah Kita. And how old are you?
I am 11 years old. How about you?
I'm 12 years old.
What is your older brother's name?
My older brother name is Arun11.
Younger brother?
Younger brother name is Vidushnan. What is your brother's name and your youngest sister name?
My older brother's name is Priyalagan. My younger sister name is Brinda.
Okay.
Okay, guys, you have enough information to introduce each other?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll go to the next group. So for next week, with whatever notes you have taken, prepare how to introduce your partner to the class, okay? Okay, who are you going to be next? Tujika and Kirtika?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. What is your name?
No.
My name is Kirtika.
When you say hi or hello or good morning or good evening, because you can't say what's your name means who are you talking to, so you should say hi or hello or good morning or whatever. Okay.
Good evening. What is your name?
Good evening too. My name is Kirtika.
How old are you?
And what is your name?
My name is Tujika.
And how old are you?
I'm 12 years old. And how old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 12.
Where are you living?
I live in Medan, Indonesia. You?
I'm also same.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm 11 years old. What subject that you like?
I like English and math. And you?
I like English, maths and science.
So
And what is your hobby? What is your hobby?
My hobby is reading books.
What's your ambition?
I want to be a doctor.
Tujika, you say when you want to ask a question, it should be, what are your hobbies, or do you have any hobby or hobbies? What are they? It should be a full sentence, okay? You can, in a normal conversation, just say one or two words, but normally you should, for this class, because we are practicing speaking English, so you should say it in full sentence. So, do you have any hobbies? Or what are your hobbies? That would be the way to ask. Okay, please continue.
Okay, what is your hobby?
My hobby is swimming and study.
Huh? I cannot hear you.
My hobby is swimming and study. My hobby is swimming and studying.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Sri Lanka. And you?
I'm from Sri Lanka too. Town
you?
is Jaffna. I'm from Sri Lanka too. Town is Jaffna.
Okay.
What is your favorite
Who's your
color?
best friend? My favorite color is blue. Who's your best friend?
My best friend. I have two friends.
Okay, you say. What the name?
Prinsika and Patrika. Which hotel you are living?
I'm living in Pasar Lima.
Okay. What is your favorite food?
My favorite fruit.
No, food.
My favorite fruit is food. My favorite food is biryani.
Doesn't it?
And you? Biryani.
Oh, my favorite food is
And you?
dosa.
Sausage.
No, dosa.
And do you have enemy?
No, I don't have.
What subject? Where you studying?
I'm studying.
What are you studying? Or you can say also, what do you study?
What are you studying?
I'm studying English.
Okay, sir. English and?
No English. Now I study English, yes.
Oh. And what is your mother name?
My mother name is
Mother's name. Mother's name.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Mother's name is
What is your mother's name?
my mother's name is Nirmala. Your mother's name?
And your father's name?
My father's name is Krishnakaran. What is your
What?
mother's name?
My mother name is Priya.
And your father's name?
And your sister's name? My father's name is Kandipan. And your sister name? What?
My sister name is Samburvika.
How many siblings you have?
I have one younger sister. How many you have?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Say the name.
One is Kaushigan. Number 2, Kaushigan.
Then?
And Kavinston.
Hmm.
And Karisha.
Oh, you have a younger sister too?
Yeah.
Kaushigan is your younger brother?
What?
Kaushigan is your younger brother?
No. His older brother. Do you have no. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is black and white.
What?
Your favorite? Black and white. Your favorite color?
Already asked. Blue. Blue.
Okay.
What hairstyle do you like to use to make?
I like orange juice.
What hairstyle do you like to make?
Huh?
What hairstyle do you like to make?
I cannot understand your question.
What hairstyle do you like to make?
I like ponytail.
Ponytail.
Okay, you guys have enough information to introduce each other?
Yes, sir, it's enough.
Okay, Danchika, you are supposed to talk to me and find out about me to be able to introduce to the class next week.
Okay, sir. Hi, Siva.
Hi.
Auntie.
What is your name, sir?
You normally would say when you meet someone for the first time, oh, hi, are you a new student here? Or are you a new teacher here?
Sir.
That's one way of starting the conversation. And then instead of straight away going to what's your name or where are you from, or they can follow, but immediately to start the conversation, you should say, oh, I haven't seen you before here. You must be a new student, or you must be a new teacher here. There are different ways of starting the conversation. That is what is known as the icebreaker. Icebreaker means when you are meeting someone for the first time, this is one way of starting the conversation. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I never see you in here. You must be a student or a teacher.
Yeah, I'm new here. I'm a new teacher here.
Oh, what's your name?
Siva.
How old are you?
How old? I'm 74.
Oh, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Sri Lanka and now I live in Canada.
Which towns are you live?
Which town do you live? I live in Toronto, but not exactly in Toronto. I live in a town called Brampton that is on the northwest of Toronto, or is part of the greater Toronto area.
In Sri Lanka, which town are you live?
Which town do you live, or which town are you from? In Sri Lanka, I'm from Jaffna town itself, almost closer to town. Our origin is in a place called Karai Nahar. What's my favorite food? Pizza.
Yes.
Puttu, idiyappam.
What is your favorite fruit?
Fruit. Oh.
What?
Pineapple.
What is your favorite hobby?
Hobby, I used to do photography. We also do traveling, going to different places.
What's your favorite ambition?
Ambition, I'm a retired person, so I'm not a young person like you to think in terms of ambition. So my ambition at the moment is just to read and to get myself informed of what's happening in the world, read interesting books. Sometime my wife has introduced me to now audiobooks. That is the books in audio form. So very popular books are some good speakers read them for you. So you can listen to them instead of having to read page by page. So it's much easier to, you can do all kinds of chores at the same time as listening to them. So it's audiobooks is one of the things I do. Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color is blue.
Oh, do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have two siblings. They are younger siblings, younger brothers. Two brothers. I don't have any sisters.
Do you have... Okay, nice to meet you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, there are a couple of things I observed in the answers or in the question. Normally, when you say if something is happening on a regular basis now, not in the past, not in the future, but now, continuously is happening. Like, for example, you are living in a place. You say, where do you live? Live, where do you live means it's a present. At present, where are you? If you want to ask, Mundi enga irundha ningalanda, you would say, where did you live in the past? Where did you live in the past? At the moment, you say, where do you live at the moment? In the past, where did you live? Or if you want to ask in the future, where will you live in the future? Where will you live next year? So that's a different way of saying. But if it is something, for example, if I notice someone is not paying attention, maybe I may want to ask the question, some name, and say, what are you doing? Meaning, What are you doing right now, immediately, at the present moment? That you say, what are you doing? Are you going home? Are you walking? Are you studying? Are you listening to music? These are all various activities. You can say that's called present continuous. Present continuous. If you say present tense, do you listen to music? Do you play soccer? Do you go to school? Meaning, as a routine, daily, do you go to school? Do you travel by bus? Meaning, every day, wherever you go by bus. So, do you do something means it's a present tense, not past tense, not future, and not continuous also. Continuous means the activity that you're doing at the moment. But if you say present tense, is something you are doing daily, at present daily, not in the past, not in the future, presently. Okay, you understand the difference between present tense and present continuous? Present continuous is right now, at the moment, what activity are you doing? When you say present tense, is daily nowadays what you do. Okay, are you able to understand the difference between the two? Okay, Princhika, you have a question.
No, sir.
Okay. Similarly, if it is a past tense, you would say, where did you live?
What?
Means, when you say where did you live means, where did you live? I lived in Sri Lanka. So where did you live? For say 5, 10 years or 20 years or 30 years, 40 years, you lived in the past. So you say, where did you, then you don't say lived, you say live. Where did you live? When you put did, when you say, where did you live? You don't say, where did you lived? Where did you live in the past? And if you want to say future, where would you or where will you live in the future, or where will you live next year or after 10 years? You understand the differences between present, past, and the future? When you ask for the past, you say, where did you live? You don't say, where did you lived? You don't say that. You say, where did you live? And similarly, where will you live? Future also, you say, the root form of the verb live, past tense is lived, present continuous is living, future also is live. So these verbs are conjugated for the tense. When you say, let's take another word, another root verb, go. Past tense will be went. Past tense of go is went. Present continuous form of the verb is going. Past tense is went. Future is also go. Where will you go? So maybe in the future we'll go through these different tenses. Also, there is another thing. Verb is called subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement. What does that mean? Subject-verb agreement. I go, you go, she goes, G-O-E-S, she goes, it goes. You don't say it go, you don't say she go, you don't say he go. You say I go, you go, she goes. Say, for example, I go to
We
temple. Sorry?
We go.
We go, yeah. Is called first person, second person, third person. Third person, you say goes. But they go. You notice a difference? If it is third person singular, one person, you say it goes. But if it is they, then it becomes go. They go. For example, let's say I go to temple daily. For example, you go to temple daily. She or Tujika goes, not go. Tujika goes to temple only on Fridays. You understand how the verb go applies to first person. First person meaning I or we. Second person means you. Third person means he, she, or it. So if it is the third person, it becomes goes, G-O-E-S. So did you guys get that? How the verb is conjugated? It's called conjugation. Conjugation of the verb means to change it according to. தமிழ்ல என்ன மாதிரி இருக்கும்? தமிழ்ல என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? நான் போனேன். அந்த போன்ற சொல்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பர்சனுக்கு தானே நான் போனேன் ஓ நான் போகிறேன். ரெண்டாவது நீங்கள் போகிறீர்கள். அந்த 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 போன்றத எண்டிங்கை மாற்றி சொல்லுவோம். ஆனால் இங்கிலீஷ்ல கொஞ்சம் வித்தியாசம். Instead of saying I went, I go, you go, and she goes to the temple or goes to school daily. So did you guys all get that thing? If you have any doubt, we'll gradually learn more and more of these, how the verb is conjugated. So what is the subject of I go to school? What is the subject of I go to school? Tujika, do you know what is the subject? I is the subject, because subject is what? About whom or about which we talk about. The English sentence is subject, verb, and then object. Okay. What is a subject? Subject is about whom or about which we are talking in that sentence. So I go to school means you are talking about I, enna patti. So I is the subject. But if it is a dog that is going for a walk, then it is a subject and is a third person. How many persons are there? First is I or we. Second person is you, meaning all of you, all. Where it could mean one person or many. Third person means, again, one or many. It can be a one dog you're talking about, or many people, they. You understand the difference between I, you, and they, that is the first person, second person, and third person. And anyone has any difficulties in understanding these things? Okay, Satvika, second person and Diana.
Second person, it's we or you.
No. We is first person. I or we is first person.
So you?
You, whether singular or many, is still you. When I talk about Satvika, you is one person. Or when I say you, meaning all of you students, that's also you. In English, தமிழ்ல நாங்க சொல்லுவோம் நீ அல்லது நீர் என்று சொன்னா ஒரு ஆளைத்தான் சொல்லுவோம். நீங்கள் என்று சொன்னால் பல பேர் ஓ மரியாதையா சொல்லுவோம். நீங்கள் என்ற ஒரு வயது கூடினால் அல்லது ஒரு தெரியாத ஆளோட கலைக்கைக்குள்ள நீங்கள் என்று கலைப்போம் ஒரு மரியாதையா. அல்லன்னா நீ அல்லது நீர் என்று கலைப்போம் இல்லையா? அது எல்லாம் ஒரு நீங்கள் என்றேக்குள்ள பொதுவா is many people. அப்ப in English there is no such difference. Just all you. Whether you cannot show on the respect in the way we speak in English. In French you can do, because there are two forms of I can't recall now, but there are two forms of you in English. One is more respectful and the other one is more familiar. Familiar term is one, and other I think is tu and vous. That's what in French. But in English, you cannot show, it's all the same. Whether you speak to the Prime Minister of a country or to your friend, we still use the word you. You mean when suppose we meet the Prime Minister of the country and we want to ask, what's your daily routine like? I mean, ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் வாழ்க்கையில என்னென்ன செய்யற நீங்கள் கேட்கிறேன்டா, or you say, what is your thing? Or do you go for running daily? We don't say நீங்கள் ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் ஓட போவீங்களான்னு கேட்கறேன். You means you. There is no difference between, we can't show respect in the language by the words we use. Still you is you. Okay? விளங்குதா? Okay. And the third person, Princhika, who is the third person?
Which, whom, they, whom, which.
Yeah, they or she or he or it is a third person. They means many people. It is one, say the dog, it or the table is a third person. So what's the first person? Prakash.
Yes, sir.
What's the first
Say it
person?
again.
What's the first person?
First person, like you.
No, I, we, or us.
Us, we, I.
I means I is a first person. We,
Yeah.
plural of I is we. If there are more than one of us, we say we go to school. If it is I go to school, it's a first person. It's a way of categorizing
The
because
first
it's a
person.
first person. Okay. So first person is I, second person is you, third person is he, she, or it, or they. Second person is only one, you. It can be one member or many members. But first person is I, we, or many of us. Okay?
Okay.
So what is the subject of a sentence? So because normally in English we say subject, verb, and object. In Tamil, how do we speak a sentence? We say subject, object, and then verb. For example, Nan Pallikudam Pohreen. Nan is a subject. Pallikudam is an object. Why object? It receives the action of the verb. Nan Pallikudam Pohreen. Pohreen is a verb. You guys all get that? So in English is subject, verb, then object. Okay, Vinujan, what is a subject?
What, sir?
What's the subject? Danchika, do you know what a subject of a sentence?
Like I.
Okay, do you understand what the homework is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Subject and object and verb.
So you can search the internet, find out what a subject means, object, what does it mean, and verb, and then also first person, second person, third person. So there are two sets of questions. One is what is a subject, object, and verb, and the other one is what is a first person, second person, and third person. Okay. So we will see you next class, next Sunday. So next Sunday, before that, you will have to send us this, what is subject, object, verb, and what is first person, second person, third person. And also next class, you will introduce to your class your partner with all the information you collected from them today. Okay? Okay, sorry. We'll see you in the next class then.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
Good night.
Bye, sir.
Good night, sir. Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Yeah, bye.